everybody. Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Laura, or in this case, Cooking with Laura and Laurie. The Lauras? The
Lauras.
The Lauras, yeah. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It always is. And I encourage anybody to come and join us because after a quick lesson, we get a quick meal, the best part. So I want to introduce myself. I'm Alexandra Turner, and I'm the director of the Community Center and the Senior Center, or the Council on Aging. And we have our newsletter, which is recently renamed Community Crier, because I wanted to bring attention to the fact that this is an all-ages center meant for everybody. As you can see, we have some very special guests here this week for vacation. And April vacation will be doing a lot more events. In addition, it's that wonderful time when people are thinking of summer camp. Camp Craft is coming. And as I look out there with this lots of snow and more snow coming, it's nice to dream of the summer activities. I'm certain there's a lot of other activities still coming every day for lunch, Tuesday morning breakfasts. We were packed this Tuesday, and it's not just the great pancakes, because I cooked this week, but it's also the great friendships. So I hope that you can come and join us for those. I won't keep you any longer because we're going to learn about how to make some yummy, healthy pizza. Hopefully I can get some without cheese. But let me introduce to you, once again, Laura and her daughter, Lori. Thank you.
Okay. I have my daughter, Lori, with me, and, you know, she's the mother of 5 children. And, you know, if you ask somebody, you know, always ask a busy person to do something, and they'll find the time to do it. And her life is very busy. But I asked her to come today because my son-in-law had given me some recipes. I would have liked him to be here today, but Lori was so gracious to accept the invitation. And so we are going to demonstrate some pizzas that you can make yourself at home, and I have one that you can actually buy. But before we do this, I wanted to talk a little bit, just a couple of seconds, about, we were talking the last couple of times, we were talking about the principles of health, and I was telling you that a woman named Ellen G. White, many years ago in the 1800s, gave to the public a lot of health tips, I would say. We talked about fresh air, the importance of fresh air. We talked about, during Christmas time, we talked about temperance. And I talked about water. I told you that every day I drink in the morning 2 glasses of water to refresh myself. And today I just want to talk about a little bit about rest. Rest is very important. And especially not only young children, but us older folks too. Sometimes we can take a little cat nap, as we say. I like to take my rest, which is a religious thing, I like to take from Friday night to Saturday night. And so that's a special time for me. And so you think about it, if you were to work 7 days a week, you would burn out, really. You burn out. So it's good to take rests of all different kinds. And especially during the day, like I said, if you want to take a little small cat nap, 10-15 minutes sometimes just refreshes you. Okay, now that I've said that, we have some young people here today, and I'm going to give them something that might be appropriate. If they like tortilla strips, I'm going to give these to you. You can put those on your salad. Do you like to eat salad?
You have to answer.
Yeah, do you like? He doesn't want to answer. Okay, it's okay. If you eat salads, you put that on there. And this is for you. This is a hand gel. Girls like those kind of things, hand gels and creams and everything, okay? Now, is there anybody here who has a February birthday? I hope it's not more than one, but if it is, I'll make sure you get something. Anybody with a February birthday? Oh, and you know what you are getting? This was sent to me. It's Texas Plum Line Wild Plum Syrup. It's delicious. You put that on your pancakes, whatever you want, ice cream, whatever, and it looks like it's going to be a very tasty thing. I've had it before, so enjoy it. Okay, So we're ready. We've talked about those things. Now, we're going to make a couple of recipes. Lori's going to help me because she's going to saute vegetables. We're going to make a margarita pizza. How many of you have heard of margarita pizza? Yeah? Okay, good. All right. So, and that will be, Lori, it's going to consist of what?
Yeah, it's the classic pizza. So you have the crust, the dough, the sauce, and the mozzarella cheese, and basil. That's it.
Okay.
You can even put a little olive oil on top if you want.
I like olive oil on top of my pizza, too. Okay, so Lori's going to help with that. She'll be later on, the next one, she'll be sauteing. Well, you could start to saute the vegetables, and we'll get this together here. Now, I have a couple of kind, if you don't like to make your own. I have in the oven my own pizza crust that I made last night, and I put some vegetables on it and so on, so we can sample that later. But how many of you buy these? Do you buy these? Anybody buy them? Yeah. Well, they are already pre-made. This is a multi-grain pizza dough.
Oh, Joe, yes.
And this is a garlic one. I hadn't seen that before. And this is a white one. Okay, so why don't I take, let me take the garlic one. I love to eat garlic. And I love the taste of it, and I use it in all my foods. Today we're going to be doing, we're going to be using fresh basil. Fresh basil. You've all seen that at the grocery store. And we're going to be putting that on the margarita pizza. And I had some facts that I wanted to share with you. I can't remember it all, but so I wrote it down on a paper about basil. Of course, it is a leafy herb. It's in the mint family, too. And the key ingredient in making pesto is the basil. And the Mediterraneans use this in their cooking a lot. Does it have medicinal purposes? Yes, it does. It says it settles the stomach, it's antibacterial, and I found this very interesting. Mosquitoes can't stand it. So maybe in the summer.
It smells good.
Yeah, and it smells it. And they even have some basil that's lemony. And yeah, and so it's great.
I didn't know
and
that.
And has like a little scent of licorice. So, but I was reading that it is a good repellent for mosquitoes. So in the summertime, if you're plagued with mosquitoes, we're not in our yard, right? But you know, maybe you can have it hanging around, or maybe you can put it as an herb to grow in your garden. Maybe that'll keep some of the mosquitoes away. I don't know. Maybe you'll want to just put it all over you. I don't know. But anyway, so it's pleasant. It's not it's good also for common colds and headaches and inflammation. And there's a lot of these natural herbs that are excellent for inflammation. Last time we were talking, we made the soups about kale. Kale is good for inflammation. It says it's also good, you know, for heart and I guess malaria also. No, we don't have malaria really. We're not suffering from it here, but in other countries maybe they depend on that. Okay. So and also it would be nice in your kitchen in the springtime to grow some in your kitchen. Okay. Now I'm going to take this out. These they've become a little sticky, so I am going to roll it out, and I'm going to, this is, later we'll put the pizza on here. I'll just put it over here. And let's see, it's not that easy to roll it out, and I'm not an expert to fling it around either. So I'm going to do the best I can with it. It might not come out like a pizza you buy.
Perfectly circular,
Perfectly circular, but you know what I always say.
Right.
Who cares? You can do whatever you can. So I put a little bit of my favorite all-purpose King Arthur flour, and that's all I use. Sometimes I might even go through a whole 5-pound bag in a week. So, because I like to make breads, yeah. So, but I'm going to go up to the King Arthur flour, and I'm going to get myself a big bag. And you know, when it comes to the summertime, you have to make sure that you seal it off properly, otherwise you'll have little friends there.
I keep mine in a plastic
Yes, you do.
container.
Yeah, she does. And she keeps other things in there and that too. And I'm glad you do that. So she's cutting them up really nice. I'm not always that.
You're a get it done, right?
Yeah. Sometimes you
Get
don't
it
have
done.
the time to do everything.
I know.
But you can see how it kind of bounces back. So I don't want to make I don't know about everybody here, but I don't like really thick crusted pizza.
No.
And this is sometimes you have to work with it a little bit because, and I find that you have to do it kind of fast, so you might pull it around like this, stretch it a little, do that with it. My hand, huh?
When it's got a lot of elasticity, that's good.
Yes, yes. So I'm going to put this on my brand new, it's brand new. I have a stone. I have a stone, brand new, no stains in it. Just took it out of the box. And we saw on the box, right, Lori? We saw on the box, don't use oil
don't
on
use
it.
oil.
People think oil is supposed to be put on it. Don't, you'll ruin it. I wish I could be like the pizza people. But I can't. Okay, so we're going to be ready for this. And what I think I'll do, I decided before, is I'll put a little bit of flour on it. Just a little bit. I don't think that'll hurt it any. And I'll try a little bit more to see if I can stretch it out. So Lori, what I'm
Yes.
going to do is I'm going to put some of the sauce on.
Okay.
And what you can use any sauce you want. If you feel like you have the time, you can make your own sauce yourself. You can make sauce if in the summertime, especially if you have a lot of tomatoes in your yard. You can make your own sauce. I've made my own sauce. Okay, I think that's
It's
just
not that hard
about.
either. I just
No?
made my own sauce yesterday.
You did?
Yeah, and
oh,
it's
yes,
pretty
that's right, I
easy.
remember. I was at Lori's house yesterday, as I am almost every day. My daughter. It smelled so great in her house because she made her own sauce. Now, I'm not going to dump this whole thing on here, but we're going to take let's take about 5 good spoonsful and see where we go with that. Okay? All right, I'll move it around. Put a little bit more, since we're not loading this down with a lot of vegetables right now. We're just putting a little bit on. I'm going to see if I can just pull it out a little bit more to make it a little more circular. I notice when you start to put the sauce on, it kind of weighs it down a little bit so it's not bouncing as much. So, I come from New York, and one of the things that I love in New York is Sicilian pizza. Have you had Sicilian? Oh,
The best.
there's nothing like it from New York. I'm sorry. I've been up here a long time. That and Chinese food.
That's the truth.
Ah, but they make such good pizzas in New York. I mean, I've had good pizzas up north
They say
here.
it's the water.
It's the water?
That's what they say.
Yeah? Oh.
Yeah. Like transplants go other places, and
Oh.
Florida and all over, but they cannot duplicate it because of the water.
Oh. You know something?
That's what they say.
Yeah, in New York City, I didn't live right in Manhattan. We lived in Queens. They have what's called artesian well water. It is very good water. Okay, so now I have this all spread around, and it's kind of in a square, but it doesn't matter. Let's see. Now we're going to put the basil on, right, Lori?
Yes.
Okay. And we're going to
And
put
cheese, the mozzarella cheese.
Mozzarella.
Yeah, that kind.
Listen, I bought these little mozzarella balls. They're called pearls. They're so cute. They're so cute.
You could also buy the big ball and slice it.
It's
or
like
whatever you,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know. There's no rules.
I'm gonna take the water off of it because I think we're gonna maybe use most of it, and if not, I can put it in a container. Look at these, and my hands are clean. Both Lori and I washed the hands a couple of times. Can you see them?
Oh my gosh.
The little pearls are so cute. They look like little mothballs, actually. But anyway, we're going to put them around. Yeah. And I think it's good to use these. You know why? It's already measured, and, you know, you're not using clumps of it, although it's okay probably if you want to use more. But this'll let the cheese, you're not bogging it down with cheese. At least I don't think I am.
No.
Right? Because they're light and they're small. Okay, so now we have that. Now I'm ready for the basil. Fresh basil. Look at how it comes. Kind of nice. But I'm going to use, you know, they said, you know, you can put them in water, it said. And I haven't tried that. Or you can put them in a paper towel and keep them. This is very pretty and it smells so good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, I'm going to just wash it off because I like to wash everything off. And take off the stem. I took the stem off. Okay, you want to cut it up and put it on?
Yeah, you could just rip it up even.
Rip it up?
Yeah, just a little,
Okay.
or you can cut it. Yeah, you can
Yeah, I
cut it
have
with
my
the
little
scissors.
scissors. I'll be professional today.
I'm gonna start sauteing the vegetables.
Oh, it
now
looks
that I
pretty
finally got
already,
them
huh?
chopped.
Oh, okay, all right, that's good. Work together. You know, something about my daughter, I'm so glad she's here with me today, but her family works together, and it's a nice thing to have families working together to cook things. It brings you together, I think,
It's true.
right?
Yes.
And my granddaughter, Lori's older daughter, her children range from age, my grandson, her oldest son will be 21 next month, and her youngest is 3. So
we got
I
the
think that's
range.
enough.
Yeah.
We got the range, yeah. We got the range here. Okay, so they like to cook. And when they were little, Christopher and Laura, I used to have them up at the counter. They were only about 2 years old. And I would have them with plastic,
Yep.
you know, cutting the vegetables and so on. And you know what? They liked it so much.
They loved it.
And now my granddaughter, her second child, oldest, is an excellent cook. She's excellent, right?
Chris too.
Chris too, yes, yes.
Yeah, they both do.
Okay, so we have the sauce, we have the mozzarella, and we have the basil. So now I'm going to put it in the oven. But you know what? I had the oven set, it was set already, but we're going to put it up to 300. And I'm going to take out what I have, 350 actually, and that should get it done pretty quickly. And let's see, I'm going to just grab this. And I just want to show you, I'll put that in first because I want to make sure that gets done quickly. Can you see? Mm-hmm. Looks kind of pretty with the
Yes.
shape is a little odd, but and you know, really cooking is all about you. You don't have to even follow a recipe. Sometimes I don't follow a recipe. I've been making a lot of soups this winter, and my daughter said, "How'd you make that? Where'd you get that?" My other daughter. And I said, "I don't know, I just created it myself." So she started laughing, but you can do that. You can do that. Okay, now I wanted to show you the pizzas I have here, and later we can test them out. Okay, these, I'm going to just hold it up so you can see it. This is sort of like a margarita pizza, but I made my own pizza dough. Okay, it was easy and simple to make, and it's thin crusted. So we can try that later. I'll put it over here. And it's nice at night. You can make these up so easy. Make a nice salad, and you have pizza and salad, and not a lot of crust if you don't want a lot of crust. Oh, you can smell it, yeah. Garlic is a great thing, you know.
I love garlic.
Yeah, I eat it so much. I eat it, but I never have anybody tell me, "Oh, you really reek from garlic."
I eat it
I don't know
so
what.
much too.
Yeah.
So many things that I cook start with garlic and onions, garlic, onions, and pepper.
Right, right. And cilantro. I forgot to bring cilantro today. We could have put cilantro on some of the pizzas
Yeah,
too.
we could have.
Okay. Now, I'm going to get another dish, which is Lori is sautéing all these. This I'm going to call, my son-in-law's name is Santi. He's from Argentina. So I'm going to call this, since he's not here today, I'm going to call it Santi's Argentinian Pizza. Delight, maybe. Okay? And I have another pan here that I use for pizza. And I'm going to roll out, let's use the multigrain. I think maybe it might.
Sounds good.
We'll see how it comes out. Oops, the other side. Yes, and usually where the cheeses are, and I wanted to mention, you don't even have to buy this. You can buy Boboli. Wasn't it Boboli?
the shell.
The
comes
shell
in a big
itself?
package, yeah.
Yep. And you can just, it's already done.
And they have a lot of varieties. So they have thin crust, they have whole wheat. There's a lot of varieties.
Yeah. That's great. Make your own if you want. And this is good, you know, it has multi-grain. And I can see right in here, I see it has flax seeds, which is excellent for you. This is a little sticky. It's sticking to the thing, but we just pull it off. Yeah, I could do that. You in my oil. Oh, you have
You want
the
me to
oil.
shut these off so I don't over make them?
Yeah, you could do that.
Still kind of
yeah, and because
firm.
we're going to put them in the thing. Okay, let's put a little oil on our hand. Take it off. That's working.
So what were you putting on top of this one?
This
Oh,
is
this is Santi.
Santi's
Yeah,
pizza.
okay.
Yeah. So, still a little sticky. Okay, thanks, Lori. All right, I'm taking my flour again, and I'm gonna try to see if I can roll this out. It seems a little different consistency than the other one. Let's see how well it works when we roll it out. It's good. I had to repair a corner here. Kind of, you know.
How far did you put the oven in stone? Was it 350?
Yes, I put the oven on 350. Actually, I put 350 for almost everything.
Yeah.
I don't like to have it too high. That's about average. Most recipes you'll see 350.
Yeah.
And I heard you can preheat your stone
Oh,
if
yeah.
you want to make it like a brick oven.
Oh, yeah,
That-
yeah,
I
oh,
just
yeah.
read that recently. So you put
Yeah.
it in and you heat up the stone really hot and then you put your dough on and all the toppings. It's supposed to give it that brick oven kind of taste.
That came out pretty well.
Is
here.
it? I haven't tried it, but not yet.
You can't see it from here. Maybe once I get it on here. And I think I will just put a tiny bit of oil on my hand and just rub it over this. So, not a whole lot. I don't want it to go through those holes. I've had things go through the holes. So, and we'll put it on here. And this
that looks
stretches
nice.
so nice. I'm not going to stretch it to the end. Many, many, many years ago when I was a teenager, a German lady made her own pizza crust. And I'm telling you, I think I mentioned it last time. I can almost still taste that pizza in my mouth. It was so wonderful.
She made it for you?
She made it, yeah.
Aw.
I was actually babysitting her grandchildren, and they had a party, and they invited me to come, of course, to help with the children. But, but anyway, I just love that pizza. I never forgot it.
Europeans are great bakers.
Yes, they are.
Do you just put the crust into, to bake it a little bit and then add the vegetables and put it back in, or?
You can do that. You can do that. We put it in like that. But maybe what we can do with this one is what we'll do it with this one, Lori, is we'll just put the sauce on it and put it in the oven for a few minutes.
Okay.
And then we can go and put all the rest of, why don't you put this on there? You do
So
that.
how long would you leave that in for?
Well, I like to go into the oven and feel the crust and make sure that it's.
So put the
done.
sauce on before I put it in the oven?
Yeah, put it on
Okay.
now. We'll put it in the oven just for a few minutes. We'll
Okay.
take it out again. Remind me to take it out.
Okay.
And then I'll just talk about the other pizza here.
Okay. This still looks good.
Yeah. It's fairly round. It's not perfect, but it's round.
It's unique.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, should I put this one in?
Yeah, let's put it in for about 5 or so minutes, and then I'll talk to you about this. Now, my husband loves this, and I love it too. It's Dr. Oker Restaurante Spinach Pizza, and I tried it once, and I absolutely loved it. It's really nice. But here's the drawback. This pizza costs $3.99, okay? And I bet you we made the one piece, we'll make the pizzas here probably under $1 or $1. And they're homemade and they're nice.
The kids love this. They always want me to buy it.
This?
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
They say, oh, we get it with grandma and it's so good.
Yeah,
But-
but I don't serve it like this. I don't serve it like this. I like to doctor it up because it's not enough for me. So what I do is I'll show you. Where I can find my scissors. Here they are. We're just going to take those vegetables.
Oh, these vegetables are for that?
No. Oh, no, those vegetables are for the one in the
Okay.
oven. Yeah. I didn't have enough round things, so where is that sheet? The sheet, oh, here it is. Oh, no, that's not the one. Where's the sheet we had? Okay, I'll just take this out. We'll improvise.
Yeah.
Slide this out. I'll use mine. Oh, here it is. It's right here.
Hiding
there.
underneath the other sheet.
Hiding. It was hiding underneath the other one.
So what are you going to put on this one?
Well, whatever I want. That's how I do it. I might do this very often. Here's
Onion?
Lord. Yep. Let's put some red onion. You slice it up and put it on there.
Okay.
And then what I'll do is I'll take some ricotta cheese. I'll put it on there. Now, you don't have to do this. If you want to cut down on your cheese, you can make a pizza with just the sauce on it if you want. And I brought some of this. Oh, you don't like, I'm going to make you a special pizza without any cheese on it.
Do you want this in rings or you want it chopped?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Whatever you want to do
Okay.
with it, it's fine.
Okay.
This is reduced fat Parmesan. You could just sprinkle a little of that on there. So what I'm going to do is, this is a real cheesy one. And you know what I was thinking? You could put other things on it if you want. You could put pineapple on here if you want. You could put, well, I don't use, pepperoni or anything, but you know what? If you wanted to put a vegetarian, yeah, just put it on there. If you wanted to use a vegetarian pepperoni, I know they have it at the ABC, so you could go there and get it. I don't use any of those. So, okay, so look, I put those on there now.
That looks good.
I'm not going to put any extra sauce, and it's got enough of that. So what I'll do is, maybe we'll put a little basil there on it.
Is that enough onion for you?
Yeah,
good,
that's
right?
good. Now, let's put a little bit of broccoli.
Oh, okay.
Broccoli is so good for you. Let's put a little broccoli, and I'll put a little basil. We can put a little garlic. We don't have to put it now, but if you want to. Oh, here's the thing I like a lot. I like to put a little bit of corn on it.
Oh, I love corn on the pizza.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm going to use this even though I used it. Oh, wow.
Sneaking out a vegetarian.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, it tastes
It's good.
And you know what I said? I said to my daughter, she said, we're surprised, my other daughter, I said, you can put beans on there. There's no reason why you can't put some beans on there.
Oh, I make a whole pizza with beans.
Yeah.
The dough and then refried beans, and then I actually put cheddar cheese and corn, and we make a Mexican pizza.
Yes.
And the kids love it.
Yeah.
Olay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do much better if you can get rid of, a lot of the meats. And of course, this is it's got dairy in it, so it's got fat, but you need a little. So can you see that?
Yep.
That looks nice.
So we're going to let's take our other pizza out because we have to put the veggies on that one too.
Okay.
All right,
Do we
let's
have
I think it's right there.
where, here?
You had your hand on it. There. Forgot to get the... Okay, so now we can start. This is going to be Santi's
putting
pizza,
that here?
and we have something special to put on it. And you might say,
I've never heard of that.
Never heard of that before, but you know what? I heard it was very good. I never tried it before. We're going to put a little bit of egg on top so you can try it, all right? So now we're ready.
Okay.
You'll put your sautéed vegetables on there, Lori.
Okay. No cheese or anything yet?
Not yet. We'll
Okay.
put it on.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I forgot, Lori? I
What?
forgot the mushrooms.
Oh,
I
that's
love to
okay.
put mushrooms on things, but
You know what we forgot to was caramelized onions. My
Yeah.
husband loves it, and we've just started doing that with our pizza, and it's so good.
yeah. Yeah, I had a nice white onion, and sometimes I forget things when I want to bring it here, I had a whole big tub full of things, so
How's that? Is that
that's
enough?
great. Yeah, put a little more.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll put put a couple more of our pearls on there.
Okay.
Maybe we can.
More broccoli.
Almost looks like little marshmallows too. Yeah. And what else should we put? Oh, I think he puts corn on it. Put some corn on it.
Okay.
He puts basil on it, right?
Oh, he does? Okay.
I think so. Yes, fresh basil. Oh, and you know what, Lori, we're going to put on there? Oregano.
Oh,
Oregano. A lot of people have oil of oregano for all different kinds of, medicinal purposes for health. So we put a little oregano. Hey, you want to cut that up and put that on there?
Did you use the scissors?
Yeah, you can use the scissors. Yeah. Oh, that looks nice, Lori.
Yeah, this looks good.
He puts olive oil. Did you put olive oil?
I did not, no.
Okay, all right. And certainly broccoli is so healthy for us. Put that on your pizza.
This is like kitchen sink pizza.
Yeah, yeah. You can put oh, and now we got
Some of this?
We don't forget the egg.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll put a little of that on there. Oh, and I just wanted to try. I wanted to tell you about. I want to try to make a pizza for Alex without the cheese. Okay. Now this is pita bread, and I understand. I was just talking to somebody and on the pizza place, Supremo Pizza, has a healthy kind of, or a diet kind of crust. And so I'm going to do that with this. But you know what? You can't really, you could if you want to, cut this in half, but this is very thin already. So I wouldn't do that. So maybe you can put a little oil on here, Lori.
Does this need to go in?
Huh?
Does
Yeah,
that one need
let's
to go
put that in. We're making so many things, we forget
Right.
to put it in. I hope we have room. I hope we have room. Oh, we need to.
Do you know if they make gluten-free, Joe?
Yes, they do, I think. Yes.
They make everything gluten-free.
Everything is gluten-free. Yes. we can put that right in here. We have enough, I hope we have enough room for it.
Well,
Okay. All right, so I'm going to put that down. I'm going to put some sauce, and we have plenty of vegetables. She should be really happy with this. No cheese, and it's okay. It's okay to go cheese-free. You know what I was thinking? You could,
Vegetarian cheese, could she eat that?
absolutely, she could have that. And you know what you could put on there? Maybe somebody's going to say, ooh, tofu.
Yes, I love
You know,
tofu.
and
Yes.
I saute it, and it
Yes.
tastes so good. So you can do that, and they have tofu cheeses and all that. They have that at
You
the,
can make egg salad out of tofu.
yeah.
Oh,
I have
wow.
made
Putting
scrambled
turmeric
eggs.
Into the yellow.
Sometime maybe, I think I had it here one time. We made, I made it with tofu, and you put in, I put in some different spices. Oh, it tasted so good. It looked so good too. The coloring was good.
Yeah.
It looked like eggs. So-
I think curry. A little
Curry,
bit of
yeah.
curry,
I was
right?
trying to think of it. It's curry. And so it tasted really good. So Lori, why don't we
Yes.
put some, we're making this for Alex.
Okay.
And let's put some of that on there.
Okay.
Now, does anybody have any questions about anything?
No.
No? Okay. So,
Does Alex like red onions? Yeah.
good. Good. I brought this, but notice we didn't even use it. Oh, and I have some feta. I have feta cheese. I had too many things here. It was a lot. But we could have put feta cheese on it. It tastes good with that too. I think maybe, no. Yeah, put it in your salad, right? I think we had enough with that.
This is limitless.
Yeah, it is limitless. Yeah. So
Okay.
let's put a little basil on it for her too.
Okay.
Doesn't take much, just takes a little sprinkle of this.
Oops. Okay, I'm going to
Okay.
look and see if one of them at least are done. No?
No.
No. No. So it's going to be a little, maybe 10 minutes or so. So is there any questions about anything? If not, we just have to wait around for the results. Okay, thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lori.
Thanks, Mom.
Okay.
Even Dewey liked it.